Hey there guys, it's Silver, your host, and today I'm going to show you how to get a Shellmon from your newly evolved Betamon. I would recommend you have a freshly evolved rookie Digimon for this. It specifically has to be Betamon for this guide to work. So, get Betamon, make sure it's freshly evolved, and then we will have a looky at some stat requirements, shall we? You are going to need... Shellmon is quite an easy Digimon. You will only need 1000 or more HP and 1000 or more HP and 100 or more defense. Those are the two core stats you need. You also need to have made more than 5 care mistakes. You need to have a weight between 35 and 45. And yeah, that's basically it. Now, for this guide to work, I would also recommend... No, in fact, I would also insist that you keep your MP below 1000 and your brains below 100, because if you don't, there might be conflicts with the digivolution system in-game, and you may get another Digimon. So, we'll be back in just a moment, and I will show you how to hit your stat requirements. Be right back. Now then, the stat requirements are the easy portion of this guide. They're quite simple. Get Betamon in front of the boulder. Get the HP stats above 1000. Just like this. Excellent. We've already hit the essential stat we need for that. Now we'll do the same for defense as well. And then we'll start on care mistakes, and I'll explain those to you and tell you what those are. For those of you who have seen previous guides of mine, you may already be fully aware of what those are, but I'm going to keep repeating them for the newer guide users. Right, so we have hit the requirement. Now, there are 3 core care mistakes that you can make in this game, right? They are not feeding your Digimon when they are hungry, letting them go to the toilet on the floor instead of using a toilet, and also not letting them sleep when they are tired. In order to get Shellmon, you have to make more than 5 care mistakes. So for the sake of this guide, we are going to have to let our Betamon go to the toilet on the floor, because it's the easiest care mistake to manage. Not letting them sleep can result in them getting ill from a lack of sleep, and not feeding them is counterintuitive to the very high weight that we're going to need to get Shellmon. So the simple fact is, you carry on your daily routine, and you let your Betamon go to the toilet on the floor a total of 6 times. Have them go in the same place in order to be able to keep an active count of what the number is. That way you won't miss it. Alright, like so. Follow after me here. There we go. Repeat this process another 5 times, and then we will be back in just a moment to discuss weight gain, because weight gain is a very important one. Now then, let's discuss weight gain. You may notice right now that our Betamon isn't hungry, but the weight requirement is nowhere near being met. There is something you can do in this game. If you want to get a Digimon to gain weight, you can actively force feed them. Now, it doesn't classify as a care mistake to do this, and to make this guide easier, I would recommend you have either the Giant Meat Farm from Palmon or Vegimon's Sirloin Farm. So you just keep feeding your Betamon like so. Keep piling that weight on. The discipline penalties don't matter here, because there are no requirements tied to the discipline stat for this guide. So you just keep going like this, and you will notice that our Betamon has piled on an already very hefty amount of weight. So keep going. And with this one, we will have hit the requirement. So, now all you need to do is make sure you have those 6 care mistakes. Stop going to the toilet on the floor after you have counted the 6th time, because you will see that bar in the bottom corner that says VIR. That is the virus gauge. And if that fills to maximum, you will get a Sukamon regardless of what Digimon you have. So I would also recommend that if you already have a high bar in terms of virus, perhaps disengage from this guide and come back when you have a Digimon whose virus gauge has dropped back down to a lower number. For now though, we're going to rest our Betamon, and I'll be back for one last update before the Digivolution. And we are back. As you can see, we have our 6 care mistakes on the floor here. You should now stop making care mistakes if you have gotten the correct amount. And we also have our Betamon's HP stat well above the required 1000 and the defense above 100 with a total weight of 38. Provided that you keep the weight within 35 to 45 for the rest of its time in the rookie stage, you should easily from here get a Shellmon. So, I will be back shortly to show you guys the Digivolution, and one last thing before I go. If you so wish, you can raise Betamon's offensive stat above 100 if you so wish, to give it a higher attack value, because there are no other Digimon in this specific Digivolution line that require the offensive stat. But do keep in mind that that's only the one stat. The brains and the MP should be kept below 1000. Alright, see you in a second. And there we have it, my awesome people. We have ourselves a very loud Shellmon. So, I do hope this guide was useful to you. If it was, do feel free to leave a like and subscribe, or look through our previous Digivolution guides. We have a massive playlist of more than 30 different guides at this point, to those of you who are interested. Also, feel welcome to leave a comment if I haven't done a certain Digimon's guide yet and you'd like to see it. And if you would like to be kept up to date with everything we do here, you can follow us over on Twitter or X at Silver Gaming Network. And you may support us by hitting that join button on YouTube if you so wish. And all of our channel supporters and Silver patrons, we also have a Patreon over at Silver Gaming Network, get an exclusive shout out at the end of every live stream and pre-recorded Let's Play part. A special thank you to our Silver patrons and channel members at the time of this video: Mr. Jonathan, Reese Free, Jay, Kota Okami, Jacob the Dabbler, and tutorials debajo Julio. It is very much appreciated, and to the rest of you who've stopped in, you've all been super awesome, and thank you very much for stopping in. And I will, of course, see you in the next one. So, guys, I have been Silver, your host. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, guys.